Now, if you were watching Strictly on Sunday night, you will know just how upset my next guest was to be leaving the competition.
Man made the cars to take us over the road.
It was an interesting twist to a Viennese waltz, but I liked it.
The beginning was more like Meals on Wheels.
Much more confident, much more flowy. An improvement.
The top line, that was an absolute disaster tonight. Your left arm was really lagging, darling, below.
Bruno, who would you like to keep in Strictly Come Dancing?
Let me say, you both did a great job, but one of you had the edge for me, and the couple that had the edge I would like to save is Patrick and Anya.
That means we're going to have to say goodbye to Deborah and Robin. Congratulations, Patrick and Anya.
Oh, and Deborah and Dan's partner Robin are with me now. So sorry to see you two go out of the competition, because for me, I mean, it's such a great show, but for me, you were really what it was all about. You know, it's somebody that didn't really dance, and you sort of went from there and you improved so dramatically, and you were so passionate about it.
I loved it, absolutely. Do you know, I've had the absolute time of my life.
Good,
And this guy, you know, he took raw material that we neither of us had the slightest idea. You know, in fact, on the first day, you might have been thinking to yourself, what have I got? You know, and he kept saying to me, it's only walking. It's not only walking. You know,
It's only walking.
Harder than that.
Walking to music. It's brilliant.
So, you know, I have had the absolute time of my life. Of course, I wanted it to go on longer. You know, I think the biggest thing I miss is learning the dance. I just...
But you could tell that, Deborah, that was what was so good. I mean, you know, you might not have been the best dancer, but you made up for that with your commitment and passion. I mean, you trained really hard, both of you, didn't you?
We were working 10 hours a day, rehearsal, and I think that's the thing that's hardest at the moment, is we woke up and it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like if you feel a little bit lost, but
Yeah.
Deborah, for me, was the most improved dancer in the competition.
Absolutely.
Just come from scratch and not being that great to begin with, and got better and better every week. And you're right, that's exactly what the show is about.
It is, and watching it as a viewer, that's what I love to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is lovely to see the girls who start up there and they can dance and they're amazing and it's beautiful to watch. But what is much more life affirming is you watch it and think, maybe it is just walking to music.
In fairness, he makes it look like it's walking to music.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you obviously did love it, and now you hadn't danced much before, obviously.
At all, really. To be honest.
No.
Yeah.
But is it something that you will keep doing?
I hope so, but it's quite hard. I've learnt to dance with him.
Yes.
It's going to be quite difficult to actually dance with anybody else, to be perfectly honest. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's the best dancer in the world.
No, well,
so
yes.
it might be difficult, but I do love it. So I really don't want to let it go out of my life. But it's quite difficult because, of course, I emptied my life Strictly, and I'm going to have to repopulate my life with my life. You know, so,
I know, and it must be hard, Rob, when you're out of the competition, because obviously there's competition between the celebrities and the contestants, but also between the dancers. It's pretty healthy competition, isn't it?
Of course, I mean, we all come from the competitive world of ballroom dancing, so we're actually all grown up together, competing against one another. So that's no different. I mean, we're all there to support one another.
Yeah.
But as the competition goes on, we all want to win. I mean, it's in our blood. So I've got, yeah, it's
You
tough
were really
out there.
upset. I mean, I think a manly tear might have been shed.
One or two, yeah.
Just a wee tiny one.
I was more upset for Deborah because I know how much she loved it and wanted to continue. And you get so tired doing this show, you're mentally drained. I think all of a sudden I was in shock that we were going home because I don't think we deserved it.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't control my emotions. And yeah.
well, I thought it was lovely. I was very touched by it, Robin. I think the nation should be as well, because I think it was lovely.
It was, and it shows again why we like the show. It shows that passion that you've got. Do you think, Robin, that anybody can dance? Seriously, do you think you could just about teach anybody to dance?
Anybody can dance. I mean, you've got to have natural rhythm. That's something that's very difficult to teach somebody.
Right.
But anybody can be taught to dance. And I think that's what's so special about Strictly is even the worst people on the show...
Don't point at me.
No, I'm not pointing at the worst people on the show still learn to dance, who have no rhythm, but they still give it a go. And I think it's something... Ballroom dancing is a very unique thing where you just get to learn something and enjoy it, and everybody should be doing it.
It's the joy. That's, to me, that is the issue. It is the joy. And if anything, you know, I feel very sad at the moment, but if the most lovely thing for me is the amount of older women who have said, It's
Yeah.
I'm going to go and take up ballroom dancing because they've seen the pleasure that I've got, you know, the joy that I've got from it, and that's a lovely, you know, that's a lovely thing to hear.
No, that absolutely is, and it does make you feel better. I mean, everybody comes out because, I mean, you didn't have much weight to lose, but there's a few
You're being
pounds.
nice now. I have actually lost a lot of weight. I've lost nearly a stone, I think, but it's not just that; it's the toning. You know, it's just I feel fitter.
Everything is perkier. And that is good. Who do you think is going to win? Do you have somebody in mind? Do you think that there's somebody that's head and shoulders above the rest? Right now?
I think, to be honest, I think Natalie is a beautiful, beautiful dancer, and I could watch her all day and every day. And you know, she started off high, and the pressure on her, and she keeps turning out a fantastic dance week after week after week. So she's lovely, and I like Sophie's journey. You know, Sophie is, you know, she's doing dances I wasn't expecting her to do well, and she's giving, you know, she's doing them well.
She looks so beautiful. She's like a pussycat. Those eyes,
gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely. Oh, it's a shame that you're going to have to be sitting watching like the rest of us, but we've really enjoyed watching you.
Thank you.
And we've very much enjoyed watching you, Robin. You're a cracking dancer. It's a joy. It's a joy to watch. But I love the way that you describe it as walking to music. I love that. Thank you both very much. Great to see you.